Hey everyone on YouTube, this is RobinX1 here, and I'm here to do the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. episode 18, I think. So let's get started. This episode was pretty good. It definitely had some interesting moments to it. Unlike with Melinda. So in this episode, we have Agent Coulson, Nick Hunter, and Fitz, Agent Ward, and Agent 33, and Deathlock. Coulson's team, minus a few characters, basically going after Baron von Strucker. And whilst meanwhile, Skye is getting to know her father a bit more, and basically wants to ease him down, because the Inhuman camp has basically taken him out, away, exiled him. So yeah, again, this episode was pretty interesting. I felt like the Baron, looking for Baron von Strucker did come out of left field, though. We obviously have had mentions of Baron von Strucker, but it only feels like we're searching for Baron von Strucker because of the Age of Ultron movie. And it does feel a bit weird that we're now, all of a sudden, we're going after this one man. So I did feel that was a little bit weird. But yeah, again, I felt like that was interesting. Ward is very, very creepy. Ward and Agent 33's relationship is very, very weird. And we also don't know what Agent 33 and Ward's plans are. Will they double-cross Coulson for the second time? And it's also interesting the fact that Fitz doesn't entirely trust Ward. And I think Fitz is developing some trust issues. So that was very, very interesting. But we also have Melinda and Simmons basically looking at Coulson's actions and putting them out of context. And I'm not really sure where this real S.H.I.E.L.D. is going entirely. It feels like the real S.H.I.E.L.D. Elements are sort of putting what Coulson's actions are out of context. And I don't really like that because Coulson has so far been the only active element of S.H.I.E.L.D. Still actively trying to fight Hydra. And what exactly has the real S.H.I.E.L.D. been doing? And that's the other thing, we don't get enough about what the real S.H.I.E.L.D. is. We know that they're hiding something, and we also know that they believe that Coulson's actions haven't been truthful. But we don't fully quite understand, we don't quite fully understand what the real S.H.I.E.L.D. has done to make the world a safer place. And that kind of does bother me, because this show already feels like it doesn't have a purpose. And the show is in danger of losing that purpose if we're suddenly putting Coulson's actions out of context. And this type of storyline does very much remind me of the last storyline. And it does feel like the show is rehashing elements from last season. Now, as for the Inhuman side, the Skye and interacting with her father was pretty interesting. I like how Skye sort of relates to her father. She basically manages to empathize with him, which is something that she didn't manage to do the last time. Because the last time she just saw him as a villain and not as a person. So it's great to see Skye sort of learn that her father isn't necessarily a bad man. He's a man who lost everything. But again, there wasn't that much to the episode. It was very much Skye basically interacting with her father, and seeing what kind of life they could have had. All in all, guys, this wasn't a necessarily bad episode. I did enjoy it. There's just nothing that adds. It's not very meaty. Anyway, guys, this is Robonuts1 here, and I shall see you later for another review. Bye.